Vietnam's inaugural attendance at BRICS Summit opens up new cooperation opportunities. Ambassador, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính inaugural participation in the upcoming BRICS Summit in the Russian city of Kazan opens up new prospects for cooperation between Vietnam and the BRICS. Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Vietnam to Russia, Đặng Minh Khôi, talks to Vietnam news agency regarding the objectives and significance of the trip to Russia by Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính to attend the BRICS Summit on October 23rd to 24th, 2024, in Kazan. Could you tell us about the goals and the significance of Vietnam's trip to participate in the summit? Accepting Russian President Vladimir Putin's invitation, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính will lead the Vietnamese delegation to participate in the BRICS Summit 2024 in Kazan, Russia, from October 23rd to 24th. This is a significant high-level activity of BRICS and partner countries this year, with the participation of leaders from over 30 countries and numerous international and regional organizations. Under the theme, BRICS and the Global South, Building the Future of the World Together, the BRICS Summit will focus on discussing cooperation between BRICS countries and the Global South in addressing issues on the international agenda, including regional and international situations, sustainable development, food security, and energy security. This holds special significance amid the increasingly complex global situation characterized by the emergence of numerous challenges that demand enhanced coordination among countries for effective responses. Prime Minister Chine's mission is a critically important high-level foreign affairs activity, affirming Vietnam's consistent foreign policy of independence, self-reliance, multilateralism, diversification of foreign relations, proactive international integration, and being a reliable partner and responsible member of the international community. Vietnam's participation in the summit also conveys Vietnam's support for the role of multilateral forums and mechanisms, including BRICS, based on respect for the United Nations Charter and compliance with international law. This enhances the voice and representation of developing countries in global governance, addresses common challenges, contributes to building a multipolar and equitable world order, and promotes peace, stability, and development in the region and globally. On this occasion, PM Chính also plans to hold meetings and exchanges with high-level leaders of countries and international organizations to comprehensively discuss and boost bilateral relations in areas of mutual interest, review the implementation of agreements, deepening Vietnam's cooperation with countries and international organizations, contributing to the development and stability of the region and the world. I believe that this mission of the Vietnamese government leader will effectively contribute to the activities of the summit, affirming Vietnam's image as an active, positive, responsible, sincere, and friendly country among the international community, contributing to achieving the common goals of peace, security, stability, and sustainable development in the region and the world. How do you assess the frequency of high-level delegation exchanges between Vietnam and Russia in recent times? And what does it mean in furthering the comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries? PM Chính participation in the BRICS Summit during Russia's BRICS chairmanship conveys a message about the special relationship between Vietnam and the Russian Federation, continuing and leveraging the effectiveness of the traditional friendship and multifaceted cooperation between the two countries that have been built and consolidated over decades, based on mutual trust, sustainable cooperation, and mutual respect. Within the framework of the meeting, PM Chính is expected to have official meetings with high-level leaders and business leaders of Russia. This is an opportunity for both sides to advance the implementation of outcomes from previous high-level visits and contacts between the leaders of the two countries, including President Putin's state visit to Vietnam on June 20th, 2024, the phone call between General Secretary President To Lam and President Putin on August 8th, 2024, and the official visit of Chairman of the National Assembly, Tran Thanh Man, to Russia from September 8th to 10th, 2024. The leaders of the two countries will focus on discussing major directions for bilateral cooperation in the coming period and exchanging specific issues to address difficulties and challenges in cooperation between the two countries in economic, trade, energy, oil and gas, science and technology, education, and culture. This will contribute to further developing the comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and Russia, both in breadth and depth, towards commemorating the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations in early 2025. What is your evaluation of the role of BRICS? BRICS was established in 2006 at the foreign ministers level, initially comprising Brazil, Russia, India, and China, and then was elevated to the state leader-level summit in 2009. BRICS was founded with the initial goal of becoming a global political, economic, and financial entity to reflect a more equitable, balanced, and representative power dynamics. BRICS cooperation is based on three pillars: political security, economic, financial, and cultural, and people-to-people exchanges. Prominent cooperation mechanisms include the summit, foreign ministers meeting, specialized ministers meetings, councils, alliances, specialized cooperation mechanisms, and dialogues with non-member countries. Over the past 20 years, BRICS has experienced strong developments. In 2010, South Africa officially joined, and, as of January 1st, 2024, it expanded to include 5 additional members: Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. With the expansion of its membership, BRICS is gradually becoming a collective force of the largest emerging and developing economies, with significant scale and increasing potential. It is becoming a reputable and increasingly influential multilateral organization with comprehensive cooperation mechanisms that garner growing attention from many countries worldwide. Particularly noteworthy is that BRICS currently has 2 permanent members of the UN Security Council, 6 G20 members, and many middle-income countries. In terms of economic scale, BRICS gathers many emerging economies and dynamic developing economies. To date, BRICS countries account for approximately 37% of global GDP, based on purchasing power parity, make up 50% of the global population, and produce 49% of the world's wheat output, 43% of global oil volume, and 25% of global goods exports. Impressively, among BRICS members, China leads the world with GDP and purchasing power parity totaling $35 trillion US. India ranks 3rd with $14.6 trillion, and Russia ranks 4th with $6.45 trillion, according to April 2024 World Bank figures. Furthermore, the economic scale and strength of BRICS are bolstered by the activities of the New Development Bank since 2015 and the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement. BRICS member countries are leading in terms of natural resource reserves and minerals and are located at major trade gateways, strategically connecting transportation routes with other continents. According to research on the value of natural resources such as oil, coal, timber, minerals, and other resources, Russia leads the world with $75 trillion. Saudi Arabia ranks 3rd with $34.4 trillion. Iran ranks 5th with $27.3 trillion. China ranks 6th with $23 trillion. And Brazil ranks 7th with $21.8 trillion. How do you evaluate Vietnam's cooperation with BRICS in 2024 and the prospects for the future. In 2024, as Russia assumes the BRICS chairmanship, it prioritizes enhancing cooperation in three main areas: political security, economic, financial, and cultural humanitarian, under the motto, strengthening multilateralism for just global development and security. The goal is to elevate BRICS' role as an important economic and political center, increasing BRICS' role in addressing regional and global issues. Russia has planned approximately 250 activities, conferences, and forums in 15 Russian cities this year. This year's BRICS Summit is the 16th summit, but the first summit following the BRICS expansion to 10 members, marking the largest scale foreign event held in Russia in recent years. The host country highly values Vietnam's participation in this BRICS Plus summit. Prime Minister Chin's inaugural participation in the BRICS Plus summit in Kazan from October 23rd to 24th opens up new prospects for cooperation between Vietnam and BRICS. It primarily provides opportunities to deepen extensive cooperation with BRICS member countries and partners, while gaining access to abundant resources and large-scale markets of BRICS to serve the country's development goals. It also offers opportunities for concerted efforts in addressing urgent issues of the global agenda. Moreover, in 2024, Vietnam has been invited and participated in various BRICS Plus activities at both party and state levels. Many ASEAN member countries are also interested in and seek to establish cooperation with BRICS. What are your assessments and prospects for cooperation between ASEAN and BRICS? Many ASEAN member countries are also interested in participating in BRICS at different levels, with leaders and representatives from 4 ASEAN countries attending this BRICS Plus summit. Thailand and Malaysia have officially submitted applications to join BRICS. Vietnam has strong relations with all BRICS member countries, having established comprehensive strategic partnerships with China in 2008, with Russia in 2012, and with India in 2016. China is currently Vietnam's largest trading partner. Russia is an important partner in energy and oil and gas, while cooperation between Vietnam and India is developing robustly. Prime Minister Chin's participation in the BRICS Plus summit opens up new prospects for cooperation between Vietnam and BRICS, primarily providing opportunities to promote extensive cooperation with BRICS members and partners, while gaining access to abundant resources and the vast markets to serve the country's development goals, as well as opportunities to coordinate efforts in addressing urgent global issues. I believe that, after Prime Minister Chin's mission, cooperation between Vietnam and BRICS members will see even stronger development. Your presence and attention are a valuable source of encouragement for us to continue sharing news and remarkable events in the international arena. We hope that this information has helped you better understand the role and significance of Vietnam's participation in the BRICS Plus summit. Once again, thank you very much. Once